What's up everyone, how's it going? It's your everyday foodie here, back with another mukbang, and today we are having sushi. So what we have in front of me right here is a place that I love going to for sushi specifically. Is called Mikado's. And so what we have in front of me right here, we have the classic, which is the California roll, which has avocado, and sometimes depending on what restaurant you go to, this is either going to be imitation crab, which is just fish, or actual crab. In this case, I really don't know. It might as well be imitation crab. I can't really tell the difference with real or not, but anyways. And then right in front of me right here, we have spicy salmon roll, which is just some spices with salmon, minced up salmon, put in seaweed, and then wrapped around that with rice. And then to finish off right here, we have some shrimp tempura. So just a lightly battered shrimp in tempura batter. And then to go with that, I have some low sodium soy sauce. Always go with the low sodium because, I don't know, for me it's a little overpowering when you get the regular soy sauce for sushi specifically. And then they also give a dipping sauce for the shrimp tempura. And then what I have here is actually the 3-item lunch combo. So that comes along with some, I don't know if you can see that right here, miso soup, right? And then on the side over here, I have some, just a salad. It's just iceberg lettuce with some sauce that they give on the side to go along with that. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, what I normally like doing first is I like drinking the miso soup first. So you just gotta mix it up a little bit because you gotta get the miso all incorporated. So what essentially it is the miso paste, and along with that they have a dashi. A dashi is which is just the stock that you use to make the soup, and then inside of it they also have some type of seaweed. It's not the same seaweed that you use for sushi, but a different type of seaweed. And that's so good. It's very, very rich in flavor. You get that strong umami sense in there. Very flavorful. Let me show you. And also some tofu. So those are the greens that are in there. And then there's also cubes of tofu that are in here. I usually just finish this up first because I don't want it to go too cold. Because when it's cold, then it doesn't taste as good anymore. Okay. That is done with. And then next, let me just jump into the salad just for a little bit. You can't really see it. I'm going to just put it right here. Eat it intermittently, but yeah. It's a nice little sauce that they give here. Honestly, I could do without it, but it comes with the combo. I actually substitute this out for, they normally give you rice, but I substitute it out for the salad. So I'm already getting enough rice right here. Okay. So let me start with the actual shrimp tempura. Let's try that out. So let me give you a nice little look at this. Take a look at that. That's a nicely battered shrimp tempura. Let me give it a little dip in this sauce. Right there. See that? Nice and glistening. Here, take a bite of that right here. Nice and crispy right there. There is the, where is it? Inside, can't really see, I guess. But yeah, there's the inside of it. It's not deveined, but yeah, it's okay. More of this. And it's not overcooked or anything. And the battering is perfect. Nice and flaky. Not too heavy on the battering, which is how it should be. You know, it should be just a very nice light coat on there, enough to give it a nice crunch to it. And I never eat the tails, but normally some people do eat the tails, so let's try it out. I've actually never tried it, so let's try it. Yeah, and it's just an extra crisp to it, so it's not bad at all. Let me have another one, actually. No. Let's jump into the sushi. So, what I normally like doing is taking the wasabi that they give and just mixing that into the soy sauce. Normally, you're not, I guess traditionally, you're not supposed to mix soy sauce into this, mix wasabi into the soy sauce. But I like it, and I don't normally like just taking the soy sauce and putting it on each piece. So I just mix it in. Get a nice chunk in there. Let's go for the spicy tuna, or spicy salmon, first. Get a nice dunk in that. That was so good. Every single time. For the lunch combo, at least, they give you spicy salmon. But when you go for dinner, they have spicy tuna available, which is actually what I actually love the most, which is spicy tuna. But the spicy salmon is just as good. Let me give you a nice look at that too. Let me just hold this up right here. There we go. So right in there you can see the minced up salmon, the sushi roll. Looks like it has maybe like a mayo-based spicy sauce in there. And then after each one, when I'm switching between stuff, I usually like to take some ginger, cleanse my palate a bit, and then jump into the next one. So we'll now try the spicy California. You know, spicy California is just like a very standard, nothing too different. This is like the classic roll that not everyone gets, but it's like the starting roll that everyone usually eats. Right there. So you see the imitation crab or fish or real crab, whatever it is, I'm not really sure. And then you have a small sliver of avocado in there. Focus up. No. There we go. All right, let's take a bite of that. Yeah, it's pretty standard. You can't go wrong with making the California roll. It's pretty basic. Everywhere you go, I don't think it's been made incorrectly. I don't know. We can't make it wrong. But, you know, I will say that I've never actually been a fan of sushi for like a long time, or I never was a fan of sushi long ago. You know, when I first actually had sushi, I was not into it because I think I just had a first time bad sushi experience, because when I first had it, it was kind of fishy. And one thing you need to know about sushi is that it shouldn't taste fishy. Yes, it is fish, but if the fish is good, depending on the type of fish, but specifically like tuna, salmon, tilapia, yellowtail, things like that, they shouldn't taste fishy. You know that weird fishy smell when you go like by creeks and stuff? No. That smell, it should not taste like that. It should taste good. Or like not that taste. And when I first had it, it tastes just like that, and ever since then I was totally out on it. I never had it for a long time. But then I finally went back and tried to give it another try. And this is actually where I went to try it again. And I was sold. It was so good. And when I had it, I had the spicy salmon, the shrimp tempura roll, and one other roll. And it was amazing. Amazing in the sunset. I didn't have that fishy aftertaste or whatever. And I was able actually to taste the ingredients. So if you ever have sushi and it tastes fishy to you, it's not good sushi. I'm not really one to judge what good sushi is though, because I can't say that I've personally had great sushi, like really good sushi, but I've had bad sushi, and I've had better sushi than that. So I can tell what is good, what is bad, but I can't tell you what is good and what is great. You know, when people are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on sushi, I have no clue what the difference is. I've never actually splurged like that and tried that before, but I don't know what good sushi is yet. I want to try it out sometime though. Find a nice place and get some actual solid sushi. Funny thing about this place is that when my brother was in town, we were addicted to this place, or addicted to sushi for some time actually, and we would always go to this place for happy hour, and we'd only order sushi. And I think between the two of us, we would have, I think, 7 or 8 rolls together. Because there's all so much ordered at once, they have these specific little boats, literally wooden boats, like this cutting board material. They have boats for that they brought out the sushi like nicely laid out on top of it. It was pretty cool. I'll throw up a picture right here to show you what I'm talking about, if I can find one. But every time we went, like we at least went a couple times a week, to where the staff that was working there knew us. When we came in, they're like, those are the Sushi Boat guys right here. And then when we don't order sushi or we don't order that much, it's like, what's wrong? What happened? Like, are you not hungry? Like, what's the deal? So it was pretty funny. So it's one of those little memories that I have of this place that just brings me back all the time. Man, my favorite part of eating sushi is ginger. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's like a pickled ginger, but it's so soothing. Just that having that freshness of the flavor in your mouth. I could just eat that all day by itself. It's really good. Just a random thing. Like, I don't know, today I just feel like in a really good mood randomly. I don't know why. I think I was just super productive today. Woke up early, did some work, and then I had some returns I needed to do from Amazon and some other calls I need to make. Speaking of Amazon, any of you that have Amazon Prime, oh my gosh. You might be in the same boat as I am, where I literally buy anything on that site. Everything and anything. And just because of the 2-day shipping and the 30-day return policy, it is absurd how good of a deal that is. Literally, I will not question what I buy. You know, like if it's like something that's $100 or something, I was like, well, if I really want it, I'll keep it. And I want to just see how it is, right? Because, you know, online shopping is tough because you don't get to see it in person and the quality and stuff like that. So I just order it. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars I spend ordering things. Granted, I still return them because I just want to see how they are. But man, my bank account's like $200-$300 withdrew, or like, you know, taken out, then deposited back, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because of all my transactions just from Amazon. I feel bad though by doing that so much, but I've kind of cut down a little bit and do it only when I know like that is something I'm going to get, but I want to know if I really want it. But it's bad. Let me know in the comments down below if you're like that too, where Amazon's kind of got you, a little hooked, and you just go on rampages just buying stuff on there. Last few pieces, I'm sad it's already almost over. It's so good. It's a nice light little touch of soy sauce. Got my salad back here. And then last piece of the shrimp tempura right here. And the sauce is very light. It's like a nice light little sauce. Almost like has that watery consistency. You can see just a little watery consistency right there. It's nice. This is the first time I've ever actually ate the tails. I see people do it all the time, but it's like, yeah. After trying it though, it's a nice little crunch texture to it. Alright, last piece of ginger. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's close these things up. Alright, well, that was all of the food here today. So this place was called Mikado's Sushi. I'll leave a link in the description down below of this place if you're ever in the area and want to try it out. You know, my personal thoughts on the place. I've never had, like I said, great sushi. I've had bad sushi, and I have good sushi. I can tell the difference between good and great. I don't know, but if I were to give this place a rating, I would rate it probably a solid 7 out of 10. Solely for the reason that I haven't had great sushi yet, and I know there's probably a lot better sushi out there. So I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10, but that's not to say that it's not good. It is still good sushi. So definitely give it a try if you are in the Arizona area. So that is what I have to say on that place. Overall, great meal. Had my California roll, which is the classic that normally people always get or start off with when they have sushi. Then you move on over to the spicy salmon roll, and then over here we had the shrimp tempura, which all was amazing. So if you haven't already, make sure you go down below and smash that thumbs up button, please. And if you're new to my channel and still haven't yet subscribed, but you're still watching me, please go down below and help me support my channel by hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be notified when I'm going to be posting my next video. And on that, I will see all of you in the next video. Peace!